When Utah packs the Rose Bowl tomorrow, there'll be plenty to see. The iconic stadium, the freshly painted field, and the faces of the opposing fans.
But after this next story, you might be looking for a special pair of shoes.
He got a pair of hand-me-down Jordans.
Any true sneakerhead knows your first pair are a very big deal.
Just made him the king of the castle.
And for 6-year-old Eddie Kimball, his smile says it all.
Our plan was to give him his first set of Jordans for his birthday that was coming up.
But Eddie never got those shiny, new red and black shoes.
We're following a difficult story this morning. A 6-year-old was killed in a multi-car crash on I-215.
And 2 sisters were among several who were taken to the hospital.
I don't think anyone thinks they're going to lose a child. We never thought in a million years we'd have to do it again.
Even a perfect game plan can't prepare you for a loss like that.
Lila was born with some severe complications, and she passed away when she was about 3 years old, almost 4.
And there's no playbook for what to do next.
This is either going to make us or break our family, and we decided that it wouldn't ever break us.
We are the Kimball 6. We unfortunately don't have 2 of our kids here, but these positive moments of love and of family and that positive energy, just, you have to choose it because you have to fight for it.
Assisting in that fight, family, friends,
and Jackson's going to run it.
And football.
Touchdown, Utah!
So I've been a Utah fan for forever. My dad started taking me when I was about Eddie's age. Eddie would have been 7 this year. You know, it's been built into our family. But as a dad, that's the thing, is you want to share the things that have made your life magical.
Go Utah! Yeah!
I took him for his first football game last year.
1-10, we're kicking their butts!
We sent a video home to Mom every time the Utah scored a touchdown, and it was just so cool to see that he was getting into what I was getting into when I was his age.
What just happened, Eddie?
Went to most of the games this year, and it was great, but there's just something missing, and that's my guy. That's my Eddie.
Their team of Utah-loving friends were at times what kept the Kimballs going through the initial grief. But games took new meaning when Eddie became part of the U's new Moment of Loudness.
Last year, we started the Moment of Loudness to honor our brothers, Aaron Lowe and Ty Jordan. Now, in memoriam, Aaron and Ty, and all other members of our Utah family that are no longer with us, we invite you to stand, smile, and let your voices ring from the mountains to the heavens in a moment of loudness, exuberance, and joy.
When you have this moment of loudness for 2 players that pass away, and then they translate it to the fans, it only made sense because we are all in this together. We love these experiences, these bonding moments together.
Tell me how much that has meant to you guys to have Eddie be a part of that.
It's so magical, so that I could see my son's smiling face wearing a Utah jersey at the end of the 3rd quarter every single home game. And then to see it again at the Pac-12 championship game is magical. I get to feel like he's a part of what I'm doing.
Sharing the field will be hard for this father who planned to have his son by his side for years to come.
This group of friends started talking about how it was about time to start taking our sons to the games, because our kids are getting that age where they're starting to ask if they can go and, you know, be a part of what we are passionate about. And I won't get that for my relationship with Eddie for right now.
Sometimes life moves the goalpost, but that doesn't have to mean you give up on the game.
For all intents and purposes, I probably should have lost my whole family that day, and I didn't.
Tell me about the Jordans.
Unfortunately, when the accident happened, he hadn't got them yet, and so he is wearing a pair of them right now. And that was a sign of solidarity with a lot of our loved ones. Grandparents and friends and neighbors, all of Eddie's best friends bought them. People stopped calling these Jordans, they started calling them their Eddies. And so it's been kind of this reminder of what's most important in this life. Yes, I'm dying for Utah football to win, but at the end, if they lose, and I look down and I'm reminded of what's most important in this life, having these experiences and incorporating that into these traditions, like
Go Utes!
A football game for the University of Utah, is pretty special because it's a reminder that every day has beauty to it.
What an inspiring family, right? Well, Quinn says the Eddies are good luck. He says the U has not lost a home game since they started wearing those to the games, and Utah is technically the home team tomorrow.